Ladies and gentlemen, I am terribly sorry that I can't be with you tonight. I've been looking forward to what is obviously a very important dinner and a very important occasion for me. As you get this, with the time that you watch this, I will be in New York lobbying and campaigning. Our case does highlight a couple of very important points. The first is that press freedom is under attack in a way that we haven't seen for a generation. The Committee for the Protection of Journalists have been monitoring these things for the past few decades, and since it began keeping records back in 1991, it has concluded that the past 3 years were the worst on record. We've seen more journalists killed and imprisoned because of their work than at any other time since that period. And so I think it highlights just how serious the occasion is, just what we are facing as we gather together tonight. But the other thing that is very clear out of all of this is just how important it is for us as a journalism community to hold together. One of the lessons of our incarceration, one of the lessons of the past 12 or 18 months since my arrest, is that we can achieve great things if the journalism community holds together. I don't think throughout the entire history of the media we've seen the community gather together with a singular voice, with a single common purpose in the way that we did when we were arrested. We saw the calls for unity cross borders, we saw them cross professional boundaries. We saw our rivals, our competitors stand together with their mouths taped shut, all demanding that Egypt free AJ staff. It was an absolutely extraordinary sense of purpose. But the thing that is really disturbing is that it took such a massive sense of unity for us to achieve anything. I don't believe I would be sitting here today. I don't believe that I would be in New York freely lobbying and campaigning if it wasn't for the support that the media community gave us. And so at these times of increasing pressure on our industry, at times when not just governments are locking up journalists without cause, but even our own government is increasing the pressure on the ability of journalists to do its job, I think we need to hold together. But we can't win this struggle if we don't have public support. I hope you'll indulge me for a moment if I say that I believe that one of the reasons we had the support that we did, not just across our professional community, but across the public and the politicians who all backed us, one of the reasons for that was because it became very clear that none of us involved in the case had anything in our past. We had done nothing in the past to violate our fundamental ethical principles. So people backed us because they knew that we had integrity. They could trust us. They knew that there was nothing that we had done that would suggest that we were guilty of the allegations that were before the court. I think that lesson applies to us now. We need the public trust. We need the public confidence. And we can only do that if we maintain our commitment to our highest ethical standards. So the lesson is that we have to be united, we have to be professional, and we have to hold together as we continue to face these struggles, continue to face the pressures, not just, as I said, from draconian governments, but from radicals who would take the heads off journalists. Thank you.